one more position to form the shape of the iconic supersonic airliner. And as they come left, some red, white and blue to show the very best of British. This is Concorde.
Coming left now. Holding the bank now.
Well, this year is the 70th anniversary of Operation Chastise, the famous Dambusters raid carried out by 617 Squadron on the night of the 16th of May 1943. Those brave aircrews flew their 19 Lancaster bombers deep into enemy territory to drop their bouncing bombs. With the smoke on now, the team are forming the shape of the Lancaster bomber. It's worth noting that 617 are still operating today, flying the Tornado GR4 from RAF Lossiemouth. So over on the left-hand side now, to commemorate 70 years since the Dambusters, this is Lancaster. Pilots has completed a tour with the famous Dambusters squadron. Red 3, who's on the leader's left wing now, is Flight Lieutenant Mark Lawson. It's his first year with the team. He completed his first tour in the Royal Air Force, flying with 617 Squadron, where he flew operationally over Iraq and Afghanistan, before transferring to 9 Squadron, and also flying Afghanistan and over Libya in 2011. The smoke's back on now. We're reforming another shape, this time Apollo, which is our tightest shape. The jets here are around 5 to 6 feet apart as they come in from your right-hand side to fly the Apollo roll.
Rolling. Out.
Lots of waving again, boys and girls, as the aircraft top out at around 2.5 knots, flying at 400 miles an hour. On the leader's right wing now is Red 2, another of our first-year pilots. That's Flight Lieutenant Ollie Parr. Ollie is another former Tornado GR4 pilot and has also completed a tour as a Hawk flying instructor, teaching advanced flying training to students at RAF Valley on Anglesey. The smoke's back on now as the team form another shape, this time Typhoon, aimed to depict the delta wing planform of the Royal Air Force's multi-role combat aircraft, the Eurofighter Typhoon. We now have 4 frontline squadrons of Typhoons, whose duty is to protect the airspace of both the UK and the Falkland Islands. In from the left-hand side now, this is the Typhoon loop. Pulling up at 4G, or 4 times the force of gravity, at 400 miles an hour. One of our pilots is a former Typhoon pilot. Red 9 is moving to the far side of the formation during this change, and he is Flight Lieutenant Mike Child. It's his second year with the team. He's a former Hawk flying instructor, solo Hawk display pilot, before he was then posted to the Typhoon, where he worked on those quick reaction alert duties. At the top of this loop, the jets have slowed down to around 150 miles an hour now as they reach a height of 6,000 feet, in a shape called Cygnet. In the middle of the left